Bruh, look at her profile pic, bro. I just noticed this. Like I kept seeing it, but it's just like a certain type of person that just does these like little cartoon like I am this cartoon character. I look like this cartoon character, and every time somebody does it, it's always uh like a type character. You know, I don't know how to put words to it, but just look at this, bro. Hold on, we finna do a little safari. That's not go. That don't go for any type cartoon character. Like somebody do like a cartoon of like Homelander. Like I just saw one of Homelander. You know, that's not like he's not trying to say like, look, this is who I look like. This is who I am. like, but anyway, hold on. Oh yeah, I didn't play this on my last video. Listen to the end of it, bro.
The UK aren't. Not all. And of course, to no surprise, this was a Syrian living in the UK. Are we shocked? The way a lot of
There's this YouTube channel called The Arrow. It's a relatively new one, but he blew up. And he makes all these like. There's one that I watched. I know what she's talking about. It was one like, why are Muslims going to the UK instead of other Arab countries? That sort of thing. And then they're talking about their cultures just don't mix. Their cultures. We don't like the Arabs here. Look at what some of this crap is. Like, French lawmakers, they're banning women and girls from wearing hijab while playing sports. This is the cultural assimilation they're talking about that is just so difficult to do. Look, they're bringing their culture with them. They're wearing hijabs. They're discriminating against women. How about that's probably not the hijab thing, but like the way they treat them is probably, with some of them is bad. It's the same deal with Christians. It's the same thing. You must submit to your husband. Oh, let's do it. I'm sure it's probably a little extreme in those countries, but it's not because of the religion. There are people after they lived in America for a long time, they kind of lose that. It really has to do with how destructive, and how the conditions of the country. We'll just say that the conditions of the country. It's almost like it's like poverty for everyone there, pretty much. I mean, not really, of course, but like in these, you just have to look at where they come from. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not to do with the religion or their race. It has to do with the environment. Period. It's the same thing with systemic racism in America. It's not to do with black culture. If black culture is like a big part of it, why is black culture there? Like why did black culture emerge? That one's tough, isn't it? No, it's not. Conditions. This her whole page, bro. This her whole page is just talking about races and stuff. Look. This was the one we just reacted to, right? The next one. Seen that American girl snatch that pickpocket girl by the ponytail? Like, it could be stuff that you agree with. Like, I'll probably agree with that if I looked that up. Like, somebody's pickpocketing you. But, like, the fact that she's sitting there, like, let me go ahead and choose a sound. Let me go ahead and get behind my pillow and make a funny little, like, over race. Like, you are a racist, period. Like, look at your stupid page, you racist. The very next one is her, like, replying to somebody's comment, with the stupid sound, like, about, when they have the right to stay silent. What's it say in the Bible again? Women's person, what are they supposed to do in church? What are they supposed to do in church? I forgot. Can comment below if you know the answer. I don't remember. Pretty sure, and also any just role of authority. I don't even think, like, pretty sure it says that. I could be wrong on that one, but I at least know the first one. Let's read what Grok says. Oh wait, first let me play what she said.
Comments like this. I find it so hilarious when people make comments like this. Like it's some sort of revolutionary concept. Like all races can commit crime, or men mostly commit crime. Like no shit.
Okay, so I kind of made something similar to this in my last video, but what she's saying here is like, of course, like when you go into a white country, most white people are going to commit crime. That doesn't exclude the fact that there could be like a disproportionate amount of, and she didn't say that word, but a disproportionate amount of, whatever other race, that is what she's talking about, that commits the crimes. And so that is why, I remember if you go to my last video, I went to the stats. I did. She goes, that's why you have to look up stats and statistics and all that. That's what I did. I looked up the statistics. And yeah, so 60% of people in the country are white. 75% of people who, of child porn cases involve white men. How about that? So no, it's not just, well, of course they're mostly white. No, it's like white people do this. So can you explain that? What are the historic factors? I mean, genuinely, like we can tie systemic racism to genuine historic factors, like an entire semester. Not even a semester. I'm not talking about like an entire school wide. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Like years and years of study. Okay, that you can study. You can study exactly why they are the way they are. The freak history is there saying that. If anything is like just white people, it's probably that, bro. Like, and I'm not saying that it is. Like, I don't know what causes that, but like they don't ever talk about it. I don't ever hear that from nobody except leftists who are just trying to defend black people and other minorities. She's attacking Arabs here. She hates Arabs. She's anti. She don't like Palestine or Israel. But just like in my Islamophobe video, that dude didn't like Israel either. Remember that? He did not like Palestine, but he just doesn't like Israel. And that's what she said. She said in the comments, she said, I don't like AIPAC, and I don't like them in American politics. Yeah, you're racist, bro. Like, just like the Islamophobe. While I'm waiting for Grok, I asked it, what about America? Do I proportionally commit, domestic assault? Look at this, like, why feminism being feminism propping up hijab bans, or hijab bans. Like, is this really what we care about, bro? Is that big a deal? Like, there's not bigger issues, for real? Crazy thing is, they want to do it. It's like, especially wearing the hijabs, like, y'all think y'all are taking up for the women. Why don't y'all really focus on the domestic violence? Is it because what we're about to figure out that no, actually, they don't disproportionately commit domestic violence or any of that crap? And if they did, it's like a hair, likely. We'll see, though. Probably not. Why don't we focus on that? It's because it doesn't exist, and we have to be like, look, you're wearing hijabs. I don't like the fact that you're wearing that. Stop wearing it. Be Christian now. Homicides, though. I guess this isn't really what she's talking about, but 3 to 5%. Well, it's just about 5%. So less. They don't commit as many crimes for homicides. No evidence of disproportionate Arab rates. 45% of residents are Arab American. They found that men accounted for 28% of domestic violence arrests, which is underrepresented. Where is that from? Here, let's ask for the source on that.
Different country, like let's think of just India, for example, and I'm like, oh, Indians mostly commit crimes here. Duh. Duh. It's very obvious. Yeah, the majority of people in Europe committing their crimes would probably be white people, considering they're the majority of the population. That's why we look at graphs with statistics and percentages and observe them on, even if you're a small population, if you're committing a lot of crime, even though you're a small population, that's a problem. That's a problem.
Yeah, it would be, and so that's why she never goes into specifics. She would go, if this, then that, not disproportionate, but if you're a small percentage and you're still doing a lot. No, it's disproportional, okay? It's not just, well, they're committing crimes, and I see it looks like a lot. No, this percent, and then how much this percent live there, and then this percent commit the crimes. So, let's see. So yeah, Grok's 28% was right. They got the right thing. So, and this one doesn't. They're controlling for Iraqi immigrants. So right here, 28% of arrests were them, and they're about 45% of the population. It was 45. Now it's about 54%. So yeah, that 45 sounds about right. But even maybe Grok got it wrong. It's 54. Regardless. That'd be even worse. So yeah, they don't actually. And I know this is like one city, but dude, this is the first study I've come across. Yeah, you're weird. This should make you sick to your stomach. Like, that people are like, and she defends this, like, with fervor, bro, like, so vehemently. And it's like, I just want to spit on you, bro, like, actually. Let's continue our safari. I still got like 10 minutes before I gotta go to class. Yo, look, bro. She thought she ate with this, bro. Look, somebody said, you're just racist, which she is. I mean, I guess a lot of people realize that. Hold on, let me put a black background on so y'all can... There we go, okay. Hold on, I don't want to... Fuck, whatever, y'all already saw it. Alright. So look, she talking about... Well, y'all can't even see the comment, so let me just play it.
It's quite clear to me that you might be suffering from DBS, which is also known as dumb bitch syndrome, so let me make this even more clear for you. In Afghanistan, women do not have a lot of rights, almost none, right? So the men from countries like that who believe in those cultural norms, why the fuck would you think that's a good idea to take men who view women that way and put them in a different country where women do have rights? I feel like I can't even make this even more simple for you.
I mean, she literally she's advocating for them to be, like, banned from entering. Genuinely, that's what she wants. She wants banned from entering. Like, God, bro. I guess I'm suffering from DBS. That was hilarious. Good job. See what I'm talking about right here? When I was talking about the conditions and stuff. Like, this is why. It is not because they are Arab, okay? It's not because they are Muslim. It's usually that, Muslims. It's not because they are Muslim. That has to do with it, but it is amplified by this. And it's horrible. I'm not defending it at all. And the people like that, you're disgusting. Like, if you come over into Europe and then you continue and you like trying to spread that and then you continue to treat people like that, those people are disgusting. But that's not everyone. It's not. I mean, like, this is horrible. Again, it's just not. Maybe she only wants, like, certain countries. Because, you know, the people, the Arabs I know are not from Afghanistan. They're from Jordan. I mean, it's crazy what they do. But the way she's taking it, and she's taking it too far. There's no doubt. You notice, you don't ever see these people advocating for change and trying to help. Like, look, here's somebody, she could really use y'all's help. This person right here. I only see these racists trying to, like, stop those people from coming into white countries and attacking, what did she say in the last video? White European women. That's what she cares about. She cares about her white ass not having to deal with this culture. That's what she doesn't care about the women there and helping changing that. That's what I would want to do. Like, and I'm studying Arabic. I'm not even playing about that. I've been studying Arabic for like 70 days. I'm going to, it's actually like 73 now. I'm going to do this type of stuff. Period. Like, that's what I'm going to do. Because I actually care about it. You only care about your little white ass. That's it. You don't care about nobody else. So you good with it as long as it stays over there. Genuinely, you can say you're not, but you are. Most of your content is towards the white. Is defending them. That is all of it, actually, all of it. All right, I'm done. I gotta leave. So yeah, have fun.